Right, another day, another demo. Today we are near Newbury, just north of the M4. I think we must be in Berkshire here, I'm not 100% sure, I'm guessing we are. We're on a cover crop at a farm who have been using a strip till drill for many years and are now thinking about buying a no-till disc drill to run alongside the strip till drill. So yeah, very flinty farm. It's classic land round here. Quite easy, you know, this fairly quite nice friable land, but you can see the flints that they're running. And we have got the DSX coming over the hill somewhere and doing a nice job. It is another glorious day. I am in Shropshire, just southwest of Bridgnorth today, and we are doing a demo with the DSX into this cover crop, planting oats. So we're planting oats 125 kgs a hectare. So yeah, drill's doing a really nice job. It's quite stiff, wet land here, and it is sat fairly wet still. It's a demo, so timing's never perfect. We're here for a day, so we got to do it. But it's under chopped straw and this cover crop, so the soil, when you get under there, is still plenty wet enough. If I was farming here, I'd leave it. There's no dry, not even in the top, there's no crust, so I'd give this a week and then come back to it. But we're demoing, we're doing a pretty nice job. So our oats will be down in this slot, so it's closing it up nicely. As always, let's find my seed on camera. There's my seedlet. It's like I say, it's 125 kgs, so not a huge amount of seed there. So you can see we're exactly where I want to be, 1.5 inches, which is where we wanted it. Yeah, doing a nice job, but like I say, I would have left this for a little bit longer just to dry out, so we get a bit more shattering around the seeding zone on the sidewall and in the closing wheel. But on the whole, it's doing a really nice job. There's our seed, look, straight there. I don't know if you can see that. Have I lost it? Here it is. So spring drilling into a cover crop and chopped straw like this, we've got an awful lot of residue. We're in Shropshire, so we're just the other side of Wales, so we're in a very high rainfall area. I should think 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 13 mil of rain would be pretty common here. So slugs is something I'm looking out for, so I've just rummaged in. You can see I've only cleared this little bit. And here we go, we got this little fella. So this is something you've got to be aware of. And I'll have a chat with the farmer about this, but yeah, I would definitely put some pellets on for this, just because it's a very wet seed bed we're going into with high residue. If you come over to where we've drilled, obviously in that, what can we do? Well, let's make sure we're doing a really good job with the drill and getting these all closed down really nicely. So you can see that is our seeding zone, but you can see how well the drill is closing it off, and that will calm them down. If it was just open slots, there's our seed there down in that channel. If it was just open slots, they would have a field day, but it is closed off really nicely, which will certainly help reduce the damage. Just thought I'd show you these old Dowswell ploughs. It's not very often you see 3 whoppers like this, or 4. There's an old frame up there as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that a 12 furrow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 furrow here. Smart. So today I'm at the Demos depot in Kemble. Our demo drill has just arrived. Demos, we've just agreed that TAG will become Horizon dealers, which is fantastic news. It's another premium dealer we've signed up now, alongside Smallbridge Brothers, who are also John Deere, RES Tractors, who are New Holland, and Red Lynch, who are AGCO, so Fent and Wiltshire. But yeah, here's our demo rig. Just need to plumb that electric in. They've also been selling the 750 John Deere, but are quite keen on the idea of getting the Horizon out. They've got several customers that have bought Horizons and are very impressed. So yeah, interesting to see both demo drills. So we're at a demo near Lechlade. I think it's West Oxfordshire, basically north of Swindon today. Going into this, I believe it's a permanent pasture, or certainly it's been down as a lay for a long time. The farmer's not completely sure because he only took the farm on a year or so ago. The drill's doing a fantastic job. It's closing it up really nicely. Hopefully the video is picking that up. You can barely see where we've been. We're drilling beans at about, well, we're drilling about 330 kgs a hectare. This is our seeding zone, so you can see how tidy that is. There's our bean just down in there. It's very wet, so we're not going stupidly deep with it. We're only going to about 1 inch, just to get them in under that flap in there, but it's doing a fantastic job of closing up. I'm really pleased with how it looks.
Remember how I said I'd come someday, baby? How I said I'd come around to see you one day. Said I'd try to find a way to run away, I get away someday. Gonna come someday, baby. Gonna fly around the world to hear you say. Gonna fly around the world to try and find you again and say, I never thought I'd see you again. I never thought I'd get to be with my best friend. Never thought I'd have to tell you again. Never thought I'd have to tell you I lost my mind again. I lived alone. I left the world I was running to be by your side. I was dying alone by your side. I was flying. I came alone. I've come a long way to get here.
Today I'm in Cornwall doing a demo with Smallridge Brothers. This is the farmer's current drilling rig. We've got the 6-metre DSX. We're going to do a barley and pea mix at 240 kgs. So the farmer's brought us out to this cultivated land. He's an organic farmer, dairy herd here of over 1,000 dairy cows. So yeah, if they have a horizon, they'll be doing quite a bit on cultivated land, which the drill's handling absolutely fine. So you can see the closing we're getting. Obviously it's cultivated land, so it's very easy for it. I'm in the seeding zone there. There's my pea, look. I'm at about 35-40 mil. Let's see if I can find a barley. Barley seed rate is another pea. Barley seed rate is very low at 40, so 40 kgs a hectare. There's one, look. So there's the mix. You see all those individual coulters there going. We got 32 centimetres of travel in those. One thing people often notice is the rear transport wheels. They sometimes worry about those. This one's got 710s on. We also do 850s. The 710s are standard. Even in this cultivated land, which is soft, they're not causing any problems at all. So if you look here, this is where our coulter is gone. That is not compacted land at all. That is lovely, soft tilth on top of the seed. So that's absolutely perfect. Again, if we go here where the transport wheel's been, they're not causing any problems. The reason being, in this specification, that drill's about 7 tonne. 80% of that drill weight is going through the coulter or the front linkage, and about 20% through those 710 tyres. So those two 710 tyres will be holding between 1 tonne and 1.5 tonne weight when in work, which is really not a problem, and they are riding up on these shoulders in between where the discs have been. So yeah, not a problem at all. If you've got a lot of wetland, or if you put more weight on the drill like the row cleaners and liquid ferts, then maybe you'd go up to the 850s. In Scotland, for example, where they're doing a lot of turning on wet headlands, I would definitely recommend the 850s. But you can see these 710s on cultivated, that is not a problem whatsoever. And there's our pea I've just flicked up. People often ask about the drill on cultivated land. As long as it's not fluffy and the tractor's going to sink out of sight, it does a phenomenal job. It's clearly not a cultivator drill, but in terms of putting seed into a seed bed, the parallelogram and the brilliant depth control and the closing make it do a fantastic job. The disc angle is at a 10-degree undercut. The old slide boss drill used to be at a 20-degree undercut, which is great on firm, heavy soil. It would penetrate really well and cover really well. But on loose, fluffier soil like that, 20 degrees gives you a bit of soil throw, so you have to go quite slow. So that's why George and Johannes at Horizon have redesigned this to 10 degrees, because it's a much better compromise across hard, baked out, no-till scenarios, sandy no-till scenarios, and also cultivated soil. So you can see we're getting no soil throw. And there's our seeding zone. And there's our barley. So it's the 26th of April. I'm in Suffolk, and this is my last DSX demo of the season. So very hard conditions. It's rock solid here. We're drilling linseed. You can see how well the drill's going in the ground. We've got the row cleaners just moving the trash, and it's coming down lovely. I'm just going to move because we've also got the rollers going in. So there's the row cleaners. We've got the rolls right behind. Getting it down as tight as we can. So considering how hard this is and how challenging the conditions are, the DSX is doing a phenomenal job of closing the slot. You see, but I'll show you without the rollers. You see what a good job it's doing it. And we just come in, we're down there, we're not quite finding moisture, it's so dry, but everything below it is there. I want to find a linseed for you. There's one, look.